this mic on fire. Work the mic. Give me some rope and let me work the mic. Stand back and let me work the mic. There's a passion that's inside us, and it's screaming loud and clear. It says you know that you can do this for the whole wide world to hear. Work that mic. Work the mic. Work it, work it, work it, work it, work it, work the mic. Work it, work it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to A Visit with Val. My name is Valarie Adams. I am your host for this evening's show, as I am for every Thursday show here with A Visit with Val. Sam and I are glad you guys joined us today. It's June 17th, 2020. Can you believe we're halfway through the year? Oh my God, unbelievable. So we're shouting out our Geminis. Happy birthday to those of you that are celebrating a very happy, blessed, and highly favored birthday. And may God continue to bless you to see many, 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 many more as we're moving from the Geminis into our Cancers. And I am a Cancer, so we are getting excited and already are excited for another day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. So guys, as you're getting around and getting about today, we just want to encourage you to be safe as things are opening up. As you're moving about, please make sure that you have your masks on, you have your gloves handy, you wash your hands often. And I don't care what anybody says. When I'm out there, when I come in, I'll strip my clothes down, put them in the washing machine, because they're still finding out ways that this virus is being transmitted. So I want you all to be safe. To those of you that are out there that are doing the various marches, as I have gone on one last week, and I'll be going on one tomorrow, Black Lives do matter. And to those of you that are of other nationalities, the reason why we say Black Lives Matter, because Black Lives Matter, Black lives are being compromised the most in this country. So we encourage you guys to please be safe when you're out and about. Make sure you keep an eye on your surroundings. If there's some people around you that's doing some things that you ain't about, exit safely. All right, our lives matter. All lives matter, but specifically our lives, because they are being compromised the most because of hatred and bigotry. So remember the legacy that we come from, guys. We are divinely and uniquely made, and there are shoulders that we are on that we have to be proud of who we are. Know your heritage and know your worth, all right? So I don't want to get into all of that. You know that I love you, and I want you to love you most, all right? So we got an awesome show for you lined up tonight. We're going to get into that, let the band and myself do a little something for you, and then I'll come back and introduce to you our next segment. Enjoy. I'll be back. Can't get off my horse, and I can't let you go. No, no. You are the one. You are the one.
with somebody else's love. After all you meant to me, now try to lie. Still, I can't get off my hours. I can't let go on. She on the one, the makes me feel real. You, I suppose you do. I'm sure you don't. And I realize, yeah. We gonna try to sit down, shot, right? But more people in the house. Where my club hands at? Oh, man. Sing with me, y'all. I can see the stars all over me. Can't see that loud. I can feel the sun ever in me. And every time you touch me, I just know how it goes. Everybody asks me how I need you. No music. Who put the party in the frenzy? Somebody on the floor with a melody. So that I drink keep going, the track keep going, the rock keep going. Let me see some footwork. Super rockin' all night till your feet hurt. I be the life of the party, from the club to the hotel lobby. Let's work, let's work, let's work, let's work. I break the heels with it, sweat it. 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 Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Now fucking sensation. Can you feel it? Huh? Can you feel it? Now fucking sensation. You ain't gonna have no fun like this before. Boy, you're looking sweeter now. Sweeter than a day. Stay with me, promise I'll be all that you can ever need, 'cause I believe in this love, sweet love. Hear me calling out your name, honey, I feel no shame. So to this crazy music, music, music that keeps calling me so Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Samuel MANIGAULT on the keys and the bass. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Emmanuel Green on the drums. Come on, Juice.
guys, welcome back. Did you enjoy that? I hope you did. My band and myself love performing. We are the Dimensions Band featuring Valarie Adams, and I want to shout out my musicians, shouting out Emmanuel Green on the drums, Jerome White on lead guitar, lead vocals, and background vocals. Jerome's name is Juice, so shouting out you, Juice. Shouting out Barbara Holloman on lead and background vocals, and the manager, Sam MANIGAULT, on the keys and the bass. Sam is also doing the techie stuff today, so all the editing and the things you see in the performances, he has done most of that stuff. We did have a camera crew that came in and would videotape, but Sam has done the majority of the editing. So he's that kind of guy, like that MacGyver. You give him something and he could just take it and make it work. So thank you so much, Sam, for all of your commitment and your services to making our Thursday night a visit with Val just so awesome. All right, guys, so let's get into our next segment of the show. If you just joined us, good evening and welcome. I hope you had a great day today. If you are celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. We are honored to be here for you. My name is Valarie Adams, and you are at A Visit with Val. All right, so let's get into our next segment, guys. New Men of Soul is coming up next, along with Mac, who is one of my regular. Yasuko Koko, watashi wa nihon ni koreteru deshi de yokata arigato gozaimasu. And also Pete Cook. So coming up in that order, guys. New Men of Soul, Mac, Yasuko Koko, and Pete Cook. They are my regulars for my Thursday night Work That Mic night live when we were performing at Level 10 on every Thursday night. I miss it. We're going to be back with that as soon as all this virus and all this other nonsense is out the way. But until then, join me where we take you back and give you some of those snippets. Once again, New Men of Soul, Mac, Yasuko Koko, and my dude, Pete Cook. We'll be right back. Enjoy the show.
All the words that slip away, and I know there's always a change. A time is hard to relate, and sparks burn into flame, and love can burn once again. And I know you know, wherever you're going, I'll be there. Wherever you're going, I'll be there. Wherever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be around. I'm feeling in your heartbeat, my love, hearing in your cry. Ooh, this is where our hearts meet. I see it in your eyes. I've been waiting for this moment, my love, 'cause it's a dream come alive. It's a dream come alive. Heaven must have sent me an angel of the night. 'Cause you are you're my lady soul. You warm my heart when I go cold. Oh, you are my lady soul. You are my life. You make me whole. Mac. Mac looked like you're getting ready to sell some insurance or something tonight. I don't know what's going on with the brother. Usually we got some wattage going on, but he's low-key tonight. Make me want to give him my tithes. Make me want to give him my 10%, huh? He done got up here and preached and everything, washed the feet. Make me want to give him 10% of mine. Look at him. You ready, Mac?
I'm ready.
All right, man. This was showing or blowing. Yeah. Let's put some on there for you there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and give it up for Mac. And what do we want him to do, y'all? Let's give it up for Yasko. What do we want him to do? Let's go, Yasko. See? See, this is what I'm talking about. People are doing a wardrobe change, and this is the bullshit.
Got a nice place to stay. I got 3 or 4 cars parked in my driveway. I ain't doing too bad. I ain't doing too bad at all. Well, there's one thing I want to tell you about. I ain't doing bad at all. Look at here. I got a book full of ladies. They calling me on the phone. Say they dig me, baby. My conversation's strong. I ain't doing bad. I ain't doing too bad at all. Well, there's one thing I want to tell you, baby. I ain't doing bad at all. Now, I don't dig work. Work don't dig me. You keep us apart, it be all right with me, cause I ain't doing bad. I ain't doing bad at all. Well, there's one thing I want to tell you, man. I ain't doing bad at all. Somebody help. Yeah. Y'all hear that? People say, why you move your fingers? Because I wish I could play keyboard like this. All right. Well, I'm pretty feel good. I paid all my bills. I got Steve on stay cooking on my back grill. I ain't doing bad. I ain't doing bad at all. Well, one thing I want to tell you. I ain't doing bad at all. I ain't doing bad. I ain't doing bad at all. Yeah, I ain't doing bad. I ain't doing bad at all. Well, there's one thing I want to tell you. I ain't doing bad at all.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Once again, a shout out to New Men of Soul, Mac, Yasko Coco, and Pete Cook. Thank you so much for being a part of our lineup. Also, since I'm shouting out Pete Cook, I want to shout out Fran, who was my paparazzi jewelry girl. Every Thursday, Fran would have her awesome paparazzi jewelry. So shouting out Fran and Pete Cook. All right, guys, let's get into our next segment. But before I do, I forgot to mention a shout out to Pernell Best and Carol Best on my congas and my tambourines and all those noisemakers. And also a shout out to Freddie Harris. Freddie helps us get the equipment in and out. He's our stage manager. I am missing you guys so much. Thank you so much to my band members and all those behind the scenes that help make these shows go off. I love you guys and I miss you so much. Let's get into our next segment, guys. Barbara Holloman, who is my lead and background singer of the Dimensions Band. JoJo Brunson, from back in the day, back around the way. Denise Hamilton. Fonz. And then after Fonz, I will do another set with my band, the Dimensions Band. So sit back, relax, guys, have a cocktail or two. Once again, Barbara Holloman, my lead background vocalist. JoJo Brunson, Denise Hamilton, Fonz, and then my band and myself will do a set, and then I'll be back for a surprise performance as we leave Level 10 and take you somewhere else on another destination trip the band and myself were fortunate to work for. So stick around, guys. Enjoy the show. I'll be back.
Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. Oh, I'm on this tedious journey, Lord. Oh, walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. glorious journey, Lord. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with Hey, 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 check it out, y'all. Walking in a level band, the black sea, all the girls getting busy. Go, go, hey, go, hey, the booty, go, look at me. Big girl wants to rock my world. Put your back ain't nothing wrong. Gonna do it all night long. What you gonna do about it? I took that girl out on the floor. She rocked me from the backside. Now, it's a good thing, but not what to do. Just shake, 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 shake. All night through, birthday, birthday. Get the toaster. Hey. Ain't nothing wrong. Wanna do it all night long. Baby. All right. Hey, now you can call out names, but I can't do it so many ladies in the house. I'll make up some names. Hey, hey. Ah, hey. Baby got a big old butt. Susie got a big old butt. Tyler got a big old butt. Girl got a serious butt. They got a big old butt. Brother got a big old butt. Hey, everybody a big old butt. Hey, before we turn the screw at the girl with that big old butt. Hey, all right. Ain't nothing wrong. You wanna do it back all night long.
All the sunshine that's why I'll always be around you. You are the apple of my eye. I said forever, you stay in my heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you oh a million years. Yeah, I thought this love was ending. Yeah, I say I find myself drowning now. Ooh, yeah. You are the sunshine of my life. I said that is why I'll always be around you, boy. You are, you're the apple of my eye. I said forever, you stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely. That's when you came to my There's no need to tell you. As long as I can clearly recall, my love has been there for you. So you don't have to worry at all. I sacrifice my time. I make sure you're satisfied. And there's no hard thing till the truth out when I'm gonna give you all my love. Loving you, babe. Every day and every hour, babe. I'm loving you, babe. Every day and every hour, babe. You're here, I'm pleased, I really dig your company. Your style, your smile, your beach mentality. Lord have mercy on me. I was not leaving, but now I can see everything a friend's supposed to be. Man, you're all that, and you're so fat, and you're humble, the supreme. I know I feel everything that you bring. So come along with me. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find the stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Let's take a long walk. Come on, baby. Well, and find a spot. Come on, baby. Share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Hold on. Do you want it on your rice and gravy? Do you want it on your biscuits, baby? Do you want it on your black eyed peas? Give it to me, give it to me, give it. Do you want it on your rice and gravy? Let me give it on your biscuits, baby. Do you want it on your black eyed peas? Give it to me, 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 give it to me. Come on and give it, baby. 'Cause I like how you Let's sing it back, y'all. There I go, there I go, there I go. Pretty baby, you are the soul that steps my control. Such a honey thing, but every time I need you, you just stop the work when your body makes music all around me, music around the color of the show, very close to you. Turn sends me your sleigh. Y'all remember Frankie Crocker popping that on 8 o'clock? You knew it was time to get your homework done then, right? There I go. I got one more for y'all. Y'all with me, guys? Stay with me, check it out. See that black boy over there running scared. His old man got run. It's your bad one. See that black boy over there running scared. His old man got run. It's your bad one. But don't you think it's a crime when time after time there?
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are still hanging out with us while we are enjoying some awesome entertainment. Now, every Thursday lately, we've been taking you guys out of level 10 because we want you guys to see some vintage performances of the Dimensions Band and myself. So back in the day, guys, back in the mid-90s, we had the opportunity to perform with Our Gang Travel. So shouting out Alonzo and Sheila Cartledge of Our Gang Travel and Astor's Art. They did a cruise, guys. It was our first cruise with this travel agency, but not our last. And we were blessed to be on the ship throughout the course of this week with just some awesome entertainers. The Persuaders were on there, Ray Goodman and Brown. So many, each day, we performed with various other well-known artists on the ship. But this segment that I want to show you guys is a little something different. There is a favorite artist of mine that has been a favorite of mine for years. And as a matter of fact, we got a chance to do this cruise with him, and I fell in love with him as well as his art. His name is Leroy Campbell. Now, Leroy, if you'll notice, Sam's going to show a piece and pull it up shortly. This piece that Sam's about to show you guys is the piece that is featured in the hit show, The Cosbys. So if you see Bill Cosby and the actors on the set, behind them, you will see this picture that Sam is showing that would be on the set. And this is one of Leroy Campbell's many works. I own about 3 or 4 pieces of his because I just love his art. He's such an awesome brother. I believe he's in the ATL now. When I met him, he was in Brooklyn. So shout out to you, Leroy Campbell, and just an awesome African-American artist. There's so many, but we want to feature Leroy Campbell. Now, this segment we're going to take you into, guys, now, it's a little something I'm doing different here. I was auctioning off pieces of Leroy Campbell. We got a chance to do a little intro with him and do a little Q&A with him as well. So look, I'm going to let you guys get a chance to see that segment where we're talking with this awesome artist, Leroy Campbell. And then, guys, after that, you'll get to see GQ, Emmanuel LeBlanc of GQ. That's right, sitting in the park, waiting for, you know that note he hits. And he's such an awesome brother as well. He's famous for Disco Nights, I Do Love You, and the song Sitting in the Park. So like I said, guys, this cruise, we were on Royal Caribbean with Our Gang Travel. Back in the mid to upper 90s, we got a chance to perform on Royal Caribbean, and it was a 7-day cruise with just all these awesome entertainers that got on and off the ship throughout the course of the week. So we just wanted to give you a snippet of that performance and then to feature this awesome artist, Leroy Campbell. Enjoy, guys. I'll be back for my final remarks.
How you doing?
What?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is you're so lucky to be invited here today for Leroy Campbell's work. This guy is fantastic. To those of you that have not had a chance to sit and talk with him, he's one of God's finest treasures. So his book is going to be on sale also today. If you haven't purchased his book, it's $10, and this gives you a little bit more of some of the pieces he may not have with him today, and also his numbers on the back and an address. If you wish to purchase a piece later, I'm sure they can, right? That's right. Call him. Yeah. If you want to get a piece. It's a beautiful book, and hopefully, well, I'm sure he will. He'll be going around and signing it and everything, so everything's cool, right? Cool?
Yeah.
Cool, dude. Cool.
Valarie Adams, oh yeah. If the sky above you should turn gold and full of fire, oh yes it will. And that old north wind, the old north wind should begin to blow. Emmanuel, keep it short for me, fellas. Emmanuel, sometimes I know a midnight hour. Sit alone up in my room, thinking about all of my family, all of the people that mean so much to me. Sometimes the words they don't come to my mouth, so I find myself moaning. Can you moan for Emmanuel? I like that. Emmanuel, Lord, find me, baby. I want you to moan like you're gonna get paid tonight.
Sometimes I wanna sing to you all by myself. Hey, 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 can I get a witness shot? Is everybody out there understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I hear you?
He'll be back in about 5 minutes.
You got for
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, guys, what a full night of performance. I don't know about you, but I'm tired just from looking at it. Shouting out all of our performers for tonight. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our show as well. Once again, shouting out New Men of Soul, Mac, Yasko Coco, Pete Cook, Barbara Holloman, JoJo Brunson, Denise Hamilton, Fonz, Leroy Campbell, that awesome artist that I spoke about earlier, and GQ, Emmanuel LeBlanc of GQ. Thank you guys so much for being a part. Shouting out once again my band members, Emmanuel Green on drums, Jerome White on lead guitar, lead vocals, background vocals, Barbara Holloman, lead and background vocals, Pernell and Carol Best on the congas and the timbales and all that other kind of noise makers, Freddie Harris, my stage director, Sam MANIGAULT, the manager, on the keys and the bass, guys. Also, the musicians that we had, when you looked at the Royal Caribbean snippets, had changed a little bit. So we want to shout out Eric, who was on lead guitar, and also Larry, who was our drummer at that time. Guys, if you've enjoyed this show and you want to keep it going, please, if you feel like you can be a financial blessing to us, we receive that. Yes, we do. So you can cash at me at $, a visit with Val. $, a visit with Val. Or you can send me something in the mail to Valarie Adams or Smooth Productions, P.O. Box 753, Old Bridge, New Jersey, 08857. Once again, that address is P.O. Box 753, Old Bridge, New Jersey, 08857. And you want to give me a call? Holla at me, 732-679-7250. We pray that this show finds you and yours well, and that you will remain safe. God bless you. God love you. God keep you. We'll see you next week on A Visit with Val. All the music you've heard, guys, are my originals. Sam and I have been in the studio. We've been recording some stuff. So everything you're hearing when I'm talking underneath me are our originals. So I'm going to give you this one. We just finished this one. So take a listen to it. God bless you. God love you. God keep you. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Let it go. 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 Some surrender. Let it go. Give it all to you. Let it go. And that when I do, let it go. You will see me through. Let it go. Some surrender. Work the mic. Work it. Work the mic. Work it. We ain't playing, we ain't straying from our dreams, our goals, desires. We gonna set this mic on fire. Work the mic. Give me some rope and let me work the mic. Stand back and let me work the mic. There's a passion that's inside us, and it's screaming loud and clear. It says you know that you can do this for the whole wide world to hear. Work that mic.